What's up, everybody? Today we are going to be doing the iconic Marilyn Monroe. I'm going to be starting off with my brows. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Brow Slim brow pencil, and I'm going to be drawing in my brows. Marilyn has a little bit of higher brows than I do, so instead of completely erasing my brows, which you can do too, but I was being kind of lazy. I'm gonna higher the arch of my brow. If you notice, her brows are very lifted, very beautiful, and they do have a much higher arch than mine. So this is one route, like I said, that you can take, or if you want, you can do the whole glue stick, completely remove your eyebrows and draw new ones. Then I am going to put my base down for my eyeshadow. I'm just going to be using the Smashbox concealer for that one. Now today we are going to be using the Tati Beauty eyeshadow palette. Love this palette. I'm going to be going in with the color Aura, and I'm going to be going in all over the lid. So this is basically a cream matte eyeshadow. So all you really need is a matte eyeshadow. It could be like cream colored, it could be a little bit lighter than your skin tone, or it could be completely white. You just need something to totally blank out the eyelid. She never really had too much of crazy eyeshadow going on. So I just put this all over, and it's definitely going to open up the eye. Then I'm going to be going in with the shimmery color up on the top. I will have everything listed down below, the exact names and all that good stuff. I'm just going to be going in the inner corners of my eye, as well as like the first third of my eyelid. So Marilyn did this, well, her makeup artist did this to basically open up her eye and have it looking a lot brighter. It's really a beautiful way to just make those eyes pop. And I think it definitely did for her. And then, like I said, we're going to bring it into the inner 1/3. This palette is so amazing. If you only buy one neutral palette, buy this palette. It's just so many different looks that you can get with it. And it's absolutely perfect for a look like this. So that's going to be the starting of the eyes. Then I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to be taking the color Soothe. So it's kind of like a khaki brown that's like a matte color, and I'm just going to be putting a little bit of it into basically my brow bone, like the crease of my brow bone. And I'm not going to go into the outer corners of my eyes. I'm just going to be going into the socket, and that's basically it. Not doing too much, not doing too little, but just around that amount. You want to basically look like you have a shadow there, but it's not really like a lot of eyeshadow, if that makes sense, what I just said. But if you study Marilyn's pictures, you'll kind of get what I mean by it was just a more pronounced brow bone. And I'm going to put it into the other eye. Then I'm going to be taking an angled eyeliner brush, and I'm going to be going into the color Ritual. Such a beautiful dark brown. So instead of doing black, Marilyn did like a very, very dark brown, if you look at her pictures and study her. And I'm not going to do it with an eyeliner. Like I said, I'm just going to do it with this eyeshadow, so we get a little bit more of a softer approach. I am going to be doing a wing, but it's not going to be my usual crazy wing. It's going to be a lot more calm and a lot more subdued. You don't really want the wing to be the star of the show. You just want it to kind of lift your eyes and kind of elongate it. And basically like that. And then we're going to do it onto the other eye. Then I'm going to be taking these Sephora Collection eyelashes, and I am going to be putting them on. So you can either do eyelashes that kind of wing out like these at the end, or you can cut lashes that just kind of come out at the end. You definitely want eyelashes that accentuate the outer corners of your eyes. Then now we're going into face. I'm going in with my Drunk Elephant moisturizer, which I adore. I've told you guys this many times. But yeah, fun fact about Marilyn Monroe, before she actually put on her makeup, she would put Vaseline all over her face, which is pretty thick. I was actually shocked when I heard that. So you definitely want to have a very moisturizing base. And if you look at her photos, she definitely had glowing skin. The makeup was amazing. I mean, back then there wasn't, you know, there wasn't no Photoshop or Facetune to, you know, help her out. So I'm definitely going to do a lot of moisturization. And sorry about the wig. Then we got the hard candy, actually from the Marilyn Monroe collection. This is the strawberry serum. It smells amazing. You can see me there. I love the smell. It smells like candy, like really good strawberries. So I'm going to be putting that on as a primer just so I look even more moisturized than just the Drunk Elephant. This is a really nice serum so far, and even though it does have the scent, it has not broken me out. Thank goodness, because I don't need no breakouts in my life right now. Now, it's amazing smell. Now we're going to go on to the foundation, and I'm using the Too Faced Do You foundation. This is pretty full coverage, which I really love, and it has a really nice glow to the skin. Again, sorry about my wig. You can see I didn't really put it on properly, but this wig is actually from Bellamy. I think it is a really nice wig. I just don't have too much experience with wigs. So I am definitely working on getting better with my wig, putting on my wigs. But I think it's a really pretty wig. It has really good quality, and I will definitely link it down below. Now we're gonna highlight the eyes. She had a really highlighted, you know, under eye, especially helped with her nose contour, which we'll be doing later in the video. And I highlighted with concealer the other parts of my face that, like, you know, we do nowadays, but I just didn't do it too much. Then I'm going to be going in with this Tarte eyeliner in my waterline, and it's basically just going to brighten up my eye. Then the under eye, so things went real quick. Marilyn had an interesting way of doing her under eye. So she would take an eyeshadow, basically go along her under eye, and right under where the lashes were, where the natural shadow of your lashes is, she would draw a little bit of a line with the eyeshadow. So as you can see right there, I'm extending the eyeshadow out where the natural shadow of the lashes would be, and it gives the illusion that the lashes are basically, you know, like much heavier than they are, and they're a lot bigger than they are. It gives just like a really unique, interesting effect to the eye. And now that, you know, I kind of learned that from watching a ton of videos, now I see it in her pictures, when before in the past, I just thought it was the natural shadow. Then we go back into that shimmery color, and we're going to put it right in between our wing and that shadow that we created on our lower lash line, just to kind of, you know, make it pop, give it some highlight on the outer corners. Then I'm gonna put some lower lash mascara on both of my eyes. Super interesting how she did her makeup to how we do it today. Then I'm gonna be going in with the Wet n Wild contouring palette contour in Dulce de Leche, and I'm going to be contouring my cheeks. So I'm going a little bit above my natural kind of like where the natural line that I usually contour with, and I'm going to be bringing it towards the front of my cheek, kind of like in a circular motion, as you can see, so I can bring up my cheeks. If you look at her face is very lifted in all the pictures, and her cheekbones are definitely pronounced, and that's definitely done with the contouring. Obviously, you know, she had a beautiful face, but makeup definitely helped to give her that iconic Marilyn look. So we're gonna do that on both sides, and you see how that just kind of like lifted my cheeks. Now we're gonna go on to nose contouring, which I normally don't do, but you know, gotta do it to become Marilyn. And I'm gonna be doing it on both sides of the bridge of my nose. When you do nose contour, try to go in as lightly as you can and then build it up. You could do it with a cream bronzer, or you can do it with powder like I'm doing here. I tried to replicate her nose as good as I possibly could, because she had, I don't know how to describe it, but she had more of like the nose contouring right around the tip of her nose, and that's basically what I tried to do with mine, because our noses are pretty different, but I tried my best to get that kind of like little ball effect on the second part, on the bottom part of my nose. Then I'm going to go in with some concealer just to go over the imperfections from the nose contouring. That's a good way, is if you guys have done too much, go over it with concealer. It really helps. Now we're going to be going into blush. So I have I didn't show it on the screen, but I have the MAC Melba blush. And I'm going to be taking that up my cheekbones a little bit over the contour that we did and just kind of make it seem as natural as possible. And I'm taking 2 lip liners here. So I have MAC Spice and I have the red lip liner from ColourPop. I'm going to definitely tell you the name down below. I just can't think of it right now. And I'm going to outline my lips. So I'm going to go with my natural lips, but on the top lip, I'm going to basically do an almost like circular shape and round out my top lip. So my lip kind of goes just more like down at an angle. Hers are like almost rounded, like M's, but not very sharp M's. So I'm trying to mimic her lip line as good as I possibly can. Her makeup artist would use a ton of different colors to achieve the look that she had. So I'm trying my best to recreate that. Then I go in with the red ColourPop lip liner and I go right over it. And I go a little bit, I don't show it here on camera, but I basically go back and forth between the 2 liners to give my lips really the depth that I feel that it needs to get the Marilyn look. So I put those on the edges. Now I'm going in with Cruella from NARS, really awesome darker red lip pencil. And I'm just going to put those at the outer edges. That's like my darker red that I'm going to be contouring my lips with. And then ColourPop Frenchie on the inside. And guys, that is the completed look. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you try out this look. And it was honestly so much fun to create for you guys. I thank you so much for supporting my channel. And I wish you all a happy and safe Halloween. Have fun, eat lots of candy, and dress up and, you know, be you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.